large strides in human rights legislation. The state of North Carolina has actually passed a bill restricting the rights of gay, lesbian, and transgender people. On April 22nd, 2016, the House Bill 2 was confirmed. You may know this bill as the Charlotte Bathroom Bill or Public Facilities Privacy Security Act. The bill mandates that transgender people use the bathroom facility that corresponds with their birth gender, not identity. Transgender people who have not taken surgical and legal steps to change the gender noted on their birth certificate have no legal right to, under state law, to use public restrooms of the gender which they identify with. So what does the NCAA have to do with this? North Carolina has been home to 7 national championships, and it's been the pride and joy of the state. Not anymore. The NCAA has moved 7 national championships due to the passing of the House Bill 2. Many people in the sports industry have spoken out about this decision. Mike Krasinski, famed head men's basketball coach at Duke University and the United States men's national team coach, said that the House Bill 2 Act was an embarrassment. The NBA moved its All-Star games from Charlotte. North Carolina has the same reasons in July. Even Michael Jordan, part owner of the Charlotte Hornets franchise, stated, "My organization has stated previously the Charlotte Hornets and Hornets Sports Entertainment are opposed to discrimination in any form, and we have always sought to provide an inclusive environment," Jordan said in a statement to Charlotte Observer in response to an interview request regarding the Bill 2. Michael Jordan opposes North Carolina's anti-LGBT law, House Bill 2. Special NCAA President Mark Emmert stated its reasons for the ban placed on the championship in North Carolina. Fairness is about more than opportunity to participate in college sports or even compete for national championships, said Mark Emmert. The NCAA president, "We believe in providing a safe and respectful environment at our events and are committed to providing the best experience possible for college athletes, fans, and everyone taking part in the championship. This bill is a form of discrimination. The NCAA was right to move the national championship. Transgender people should be able to use the bathroom they identify with. If you are a collegiate sport fan, then you know that before every sporting event, the announcers say over the loudspeaker, fans need to refrain from using any derogatory comments based on race, gender, religion, or sexual orientation. Any use of this type of language, and spectators will be escorted from the premises." That is an NCAA rule. So how could they hold national championships in any state that violates basic human rights? Everyone deserves a safe and respectful atmosphere. Those in favor of the House Bill 2 have argued it is not safe for women and children if transgender people use the bathroom of their chosen gender identity, inferring that transgender people may somehow be sexual predators. Laura Colombo, Communications Director of National Sex Violence Resource Center, told ABC News that people who are looking to sexually assault someone will go into the bathroom regardless if it corresponds to their gender. It's problematic to conflate exploiting the position to harm others, she said. The lawmaker's justification does not take into account that men can also be victims of sexual assault and harassment in public bathrooms and changing rooms. Transgender men who have had to use female restrooms due to such law experience a ton of violence in women's restrooms and are told they don't belong there. It usually leads to people not using the bathroom. Colombo said she believes people must understand the facts about sexual assault, adding that in 8 out of 10 cases, the victim already knows the person who sexually assaulted them. Citing Justice Department statistics, however, 64% of transgender people will experience sexual assault in their lifetime. She said, citing a study by the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force and the National Center for Transgender Equality, all the data and all the evidence shows protecting transgender people will increase public safety, Stranger said. Sexual assault and domestic violence organizations debunk bathroom predator myths, Steve Borrello, ABC News said. Even though North Carolina has a Republican governor, there are 600,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. In the latest election, 51% of the population of North Carolina voted for the Democrat side of the ballot. withdrawing of the electoral vote lines the Republicans got a new governor and 3 U.S. House seats. With the strong showing of Republicans in the state government of North Carolina, it will be difficult to overturn House Bill 2. The passing of House Bill 2 has impacted the state of North Carolina extensively and will continue to do so through 2018 and possibly beyond if it is not repealed. The ACLU is currently suing the state and Governor Pat McCrory for civil rights violations. This will be a lengthy and costly battle for the state. Also, economically, North Carolina has already suffered. HB 2 threatens more than $500 million in economic activity. According to a report from the Center for American Progress based on publicly available estimates of the economic impact, loss or at-risk business activity or events, the North Carolina economy could potentially lose out on more than $568 million in private sector economic activity through 2018. Given the report, the state has already lost out on $86 million and stands to lose upwards on additional $481 million due to canceled events, businesses leaving the area, and tourism declines if HB 2 is not repealed. Media document an economic cost of North Carolina's anti-LGBT law. April of 2016, Aaron Fitzgerald said North Carolina needs to repeal House Bill 2. The mostly Democratic citizens of the United States did not vote for House Bill 2. The state has already lost $86 million in revenue, and businesses are closing or leaving each day. Finally, and most importantly, we must continue to ban NCAA events in North Carolina, because House Bill 2 violates the human rights of gay, lesbian, and transgender